Hey, hey, Soul Tribe. Happy February. I hope that this year has been off to a wonderful start for everyone. And we have all shed that nonsense from 2025 and ready and open to replace it with all the blessings and good things that we deserve. Most of us have some dreams that were placed in our heart, and these dreams were placed for a reason. But sometimes we allow our environment or the people in our environment to talk us out of the things that we know we're supposed to have. And when we allow those people and situations to get in our head, it delays us from where we're actually supposed to be. We're all supposed to live a very comfortable, happy life. And yes, society has structured things to where money really is the root to everything. If you don't have money, you're really not going to make it. Unfortunately, having an income is the only way to really make it in this world. However, we should not allow that to stop us from pursuing the dreams that are in our heart. We can't allow people in our friend circle, our families, whoever, to talk us out of decisions, out of choices that would get us closer to those dreams. Some people even get into their own heads and talk themselves out of the dreams that they would like to pursue, but for whatever reason are scared to pursue it. And we are all limited by what we believe. It doesn't matter if no one has ever done that in your family or at work, things have always been done that way. I honestly, I get so tired of hearing like that's how we always done it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And it's like, okay, yes, if it's not broke, you're not necessarily you're not necessarily fixing it, you're improving it to make it more efficient for where we are right now. Sometimes when we present ourselves with a lot of confidence, some people take it as you're trying to step on some toes, you're trying to take someone's, role, or you're trying to outshine other people rather than looking at it from a perspective of you're just trying to be helpful and improve areas that need improving. And some people, they don't take too kindly to input that's not from people at a certain status, or even if we're talking not work related, if we're just talking about a group of friends and you want to share an idea of you wanting to switch gears in your career, and maybe not everyone supports that for the simple fact that if you have a government job, a federal job, for example, and you decide to no longer work for the federal government and you decide, you know what, I want to work for a private sector, get out of the big hustle and bustle of the big corporation. And some people may not support that because they think, well, why would you want to give up like a federal job? Everybody wants a federal job. Like that's ideal. But they don't really understand, if you haven't been in there, that there may be things that, some people are tired of. And the money is not always the driving factor for why people do what they do. There are a lot of people who are chasing the dollar. And if that's what they want to do, that's their business. Um, but there are people who want to be happy in what they do. And they're not getting happiness from the money. The money can't, it will never buy you happiness. No matter how much you have, there will be something going on in your life that you could potentially still be unhappy about. So if you're just chasing the dollar, there's other parts of your life that are probably falling apart. And not everyone wants to see it that way, and that's fine. They see it how they want to see it. But we just have to be careful of people when they try to talk us out of a decision. Because some people may say, well, don't leave a federal job. Like, that's crazy. Nobody does that. People trying to get into the system. And if you listen to outside influences, it could potentially hold you back from pursuing what it is that's actually in your heart. And we have to be careful of what we share with people when we're making life decisions and when we're making changes in our life, because we could easily be influenced not to do it because someone else's fear of what could happen, and they create that fear for you. And we have to learn to take those limits off, take the limits off ourselves from what the society says, from what people say, and just live life to where we are going to get the most happiness out of it. It doesn't matter if things have always been done that way, or that's just how you grew up, or you were raised or taught to believe. Take those limits off. Take those limits off yourself. It doesn't matter if no one in your family has ever done it, whatever it is, you can be the first one. Take the limits off. Don't allow other people's beliefs to keep you in a box. Some people do things intentionally when they hear about you trying to progress in life. Some people don't want to be left behind. Some people may feel that you think that you're better than them because you're out here trying to pursue things. And it's like, well, what is, he or she thinking about? They'll never make it in that, or do, be successful in that job. Why would they switch jobs thinking that they're going to be better off over there? And people will always have an opinion about your life. And if you're out here searching for input, then you're kind of welcoming the opinions of others. And there's a good majority of people who will try to talk you out of the success that you are trying to pursue in your life, or the changes that you're seeking. And whatever fears they have about moving forward is projected onto you. And when we allow those outside influences, inputs to start getting in our head, it can delay us from getting to where we're supposed to be. And once you understand and accept that not everyone around you will believe or support your choices, then you'll be able to move on and make the decisions that's right for you, and not let them talk you out of it. Those projections from others are their fears. Their fears are projected onto you because it's not a choice that they would make. So just take those limits off. Don't allow those people to get too close and start talking you out of your future. Don't allow doubt or fear to keep you from your divine destiny. Those dreams and desires were placed in your heart for a reason. So ask yourself, are you where you want to be in life? Are you happy right now? What changes can you make to get to where you want to be? Are you, your circumstances, or surroundings holding you back? If you haven't already started the groundwork to get to your dreams, now's the time to start. Take the limits off. Thanks again for tuning in to Peace in a Pod. I'm Loretta, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Peace in a Pod. Please do comment, like, follow, share, rate, subscribe, all of those things. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.